Game number 2 of the American League Championship Series between the Cleveland Guardians and the Kansas City Royals. It is an all-important ALCS between these two squads. Of course, the two best teams in the American League Central now meet with a spot in the World Series on the line. If you missed game number 1, well, link is down in the description down below, but that game was won by the Kansas City Royals. It was won with a 3-run walk-off home run by Aaron Judge. The Royals were down 1-0 and they had not scored a run until that 9th inning, where it took a Bobby Witt Jr. single, a Luis Garcia walk, and then an Aaron Judge walk-off bomb to send the Royals to victory. Now, they are 3 games away from returning to the World Series, where they'll either take on the Los Angeles Dodgers or the St. Louis Cardinals. But again, they have to get by this fiery Cleveland Guardians squad here tonight. And also, folks, if you haven't yet, make sure to go check out our short film on UFC fighter Dricus du Plessis. Link is in the description down below. Du Plessis takes on Robert Whittaker this week at UFC 290 on pay-per-view. All right, so making the start tonight for Kansas City, it will be German Marquez. ERA is 3.60 so far in the postseason, 1-0 record over 5 innings. And folks, if you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more Royals franchise mode here on the channel. Steven Kwan going to kick this game off by breaking his bat and popping out to Luis Garcia in the process. Jake McCarthy now up on the 2-1. He belts one over the head of Aaron Judge, and with 95 speed, McCarthy is gonna be off. That's gonna be a triple to kick off this game, I think. Oh, relay throw! The Royals get him! McCarthy's gunned out at third. 2 gone, Tyler Stevenson. Strike 3 looking. What an end to the top of the first for the Royals. Tanner Bibby makes the start tonight for the Guardians. His first postseason start, 3.50 ERA, 12-8 was the regular season record for him. He'll see Bobby Witt first. Witt gonna hit a slider fairly well, deep in right center field. That ball's carrying. Oh, gonna be caught close to the wall by Brandon Nimmo. 1 out for Luis Garcia. Garcia gonna pull 1-2 first. Diving play by Vlad. Vlad to Bibby. 2 gone now for Kyle Schwarber. To not play game 1 with Jesus Luzardo, a lefty pitching for Cleveland, but a righty pitching means Schwarber takes one. Gone! Kyle Schwarber to deep left center field. 409 feet for Schwarber. And the Royals get off to a 1-0 lead. It doesn't take them 9 innings to finally score a run here in game number 2. A big fly for Kyle Schwarber puts the Royals up 1-0. And now stepping into the box, the game 1 hero, Aaron Judge. On the 1-2 pitch, Judge will get under a slider. That ball's still put into the right center field gap, and it might fall. It doesn't. McCarthy's got it. Let's now move to the top of the second. Nolan Gorman kicking things off for the Guardians. He's going to get popped up right to the first baseman tonight in Salvador Perez, who, again, goes from catcher to first base now with the right-handed pitcher because MJ Melendez is behind the dish. Vlad Jr. now comes up on the 1-1. He'll hit one on the ground to Kevin Valentine. 2 gone now for Brandon Nimmo on the 2-2 pitch. We did not see Nimmo in game 1, but kicking off this game 2, Nimmo gonna hit one to Bobby Witt. Bad throw. Salvi can't pick it, and Nimmo's gonna be on first with an error. Jose Ramirez now steps up on the 1-2. He hasn't been the same J-Ram that we have known to come. He'll strike out right there as we go to the bottom of the second. Anthony Santander will lead things off, grounding out to second base to Nolan Gorman. 1 gone for MJ Melendez on the 2-2 pitch. Melendez sees a curveball that hangs for a while, but it'll stay in play. That ball's going to be caught by Brandon Nimmo out there in center field. 2 gone now for Salvador Perez, the catcher on the 2-2 pitch. Gets a curveball and hits it right back to the mound. That does it for the second inning. Kansas City still up 1-0. Miguel Vargas leads things off now for the Guardians, but German Marquez throws him the hook. Strikes him out on the slider. Jackson Holiday, now the former first overall pick, hits the ball far in the air into center field, but there is our guy, Zach Veen, the redemption story. He's gotten his average up to 118 so far in the postseason, which, believe it or not, is higher than Anthony Santander. Okay, let's now go into the bottom of the third. Here comes Veen on the 2-2 pitch. Veen pokes one. Oh, it gets down! Zach Veen with hit, 4 of the playoffs? Incredible. Kevin Valentine now gets up. The thing is, he is no Zach Veen, as he's going to fly out. Zach Veen gets that ball down. Zach Veen knows how to, not put as much power on the baseball. I kid. Anyways, Bobby Witt comes up. Hard hit ball to left field. That ball is going to stay up for Steven Kwan. At 2 gone for Luis Garcia. On the 1-2 pitch, Garcia pulls one over the head of Nolan Gorman. Zach Veen will look to go first to third here. Here's the throw. Veen is safe. They are on the corners with 2 outs for Kyle Schwarber. He went yard in his last at-bat. This time, Schwarber up the middle. Oh, perfect, but it's played by Nolan Gorman. A diving play puts away Schwarber as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Jake McCarthy leads things off with a single into right field. 95 speed now on first base for the Guardians, and here he goes. After Tyler Stevenson swings through a 1-1 pitch, McCarthy's going to be safe. So runner on second now for Stevenson. Now on a full count, he's going to hit the ball on the ground. Bobby Witt Jr. will play it, but I don't think... Oh my goodness, never mind. Okay, Witt gets Stevenson out at first. One gone for Nolan Gorman, but Gorman gets one to fall in left field. That will score McCarthy from second base, and the Cleveland Guardians have tied this game up at 1-1. Still in the 4th, Vladdy Jr. comes up now in the 1-2, gets a breaking or a hanging slider by Marquez. Ball is caught out there in left field by Anthony Santander. Runner stays put at second base for Brandon Nimmo. The former Met on the 2-2 swings through a fastball. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 1-1 our score for Aaron Judge. 1-1 no longer. Judge breaks the tie here in the bottom of the 4th with a solo home run to left field. One night after his walk-off home run, Judge goes 419 feet, and the Kansas City Royals once again take the lead at 2-1. They're probably going to need more, but still, 2-1 is now our score in favor of the Royals. Now looking for more will be Anthony Santander, who in the regular season was an MVP candidate. So far in the playoffs, Santander is batting under .09. Not good. Again, the lowest average on this team, lower than even Zach Veen. Of course, he gets out again. Salvador Perez comes up on a 1-2, gonna hit one on the ground to second base to Nolan Gorman. We go to the top of the 5th, 2-1 our score. J-Ram first on the 1-2, still yet to get a hit in this ALCS so far. Nothing like 2024 in the ALDS. There's gonna be a fly out, one gone for Miguel Vargas. Vargas gonna strike out though. Fastball up and in, sets him down. 2 gone for Jackson Holiday, and Holiday gonna chop one. Charging in is Kevin Valentine. Valentine bare hands, got him. Let's now move on to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Zach Veen up first. He's 1 for 1. Could have stayed 1 for 1 if he took the walk. Instead, he swings. Again, it's the aggression. He wants to hit the baseball. It's fine. Kevin Valentine comes up with 1 out. He'll ground out to Gorman at second. 2 gone for Bobby Witt Jr. on the 1-1. Don't know why Witt swung the bat right there, but let's go to the top of the 6th, still 2-1. Marquez is still in there, pitch 82 to Stephen Kwan's going to be a ground out. Bobby Witt ranging to his left will put Kwan away. 1 gone for Jake McCarthy on the 2-2 pitch. McCarthy's 2 for 2. He is no longer batting 1,000 here in game 2 as he'll get popped out to the mound. Marquez has got it. 2 gone. Tyler Stevenson pitch 90 for Marquez, and I think we have a tie game once more. We do. Tyler Stevenson gets one over the wall. His 4th of the playoffs, goes 417 feet, and the catcher has tied this game up at 2 for the Guardians. Nolan Gorman now trying to follow suit. In the left field, Santander dives. He can't get it. Gorman's gonna have extra bases. Nolan Gorman's gonna have at least a double. We'll see if he tries for a triple. He will. Zach Veen, the relay throw. Nolan Gorman's on with the 2-out triple. Big spot now for Vladdy Jr. Can he take the lead for the Guardians? Pitch 100 for Marquez. He can't. Kevin Valentine will put away Guerrero. This game's tied on to the bottom of the 6th. Touki Toussaint now pitching for Cleveland in the 6th inning, and Luis Garcia will welcome him in the game with a leadoff single. So Garcia on first for Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber gonna hit a curveball into center. I think it's gonna drop. It will. Outfield usually plays deep against Schwarber, but Luis Garcia's tied up in between second and third base, and he is going to be put out. So 1 out, runner on first for Aaron Judge. Judge gonna chase that curveball away, not a good swing. 2 outs for Anthony Santander, who feels like an automatic out. Yeah, it's bad. Wow. I mean, it's getting Zach Veen levels of bad, or Gavin Cross levels of bad for Santander, as Jordan Hicks will come out to pitch the 7th inning in a tie ball game. Brandon Nimmo gonna take a fastball high in the air into center field, but Zach Veen's under it. 1 gone now for the 7 spot, which means Jose Ramirez on the 3-2 pitch. Ramirez hits one back to MJ Melendez. Melendez puts him away. 2 gone now for Miguel Vargas on the 2-2. Vargas swings through a fastball. We move to the bottom of the 7th. MJ Melendez up first, too late on a sinker. Toussaint blows it right by him. 1 gone for Salvador Perez on the 2-1 offering. Perez doesn't take advantage of the hanging curveball, but in all fairness, a good outside curveball by Toussaint. 2 outs now for Zach Veen, looking for a 2-hit game on the 1-1 pitch. Oh my goodness, Zach Veen into left, it gets down! Another hit for Zach Veen. It's a 2-out single. Veen extends the inning for Kevin Valentine, who again is no Zach Veen, and my point exactly. man. All right, on to the top of the 8th inning. Pitching for the Royals is the lefty and Jose Alvarado. 4.1 innings pitched so far in the postseason. Alvarado will first see Jackson Holliday on the 1-2 pitch, and he will get Holliday to swing on the curveball. Melendez over to first. One gone now for the top of the order, which means Stephen Kwan on the 1-2 pitch. Kwan gonna push one into right, it gets down. Kwan's gonna be on it with a 1-out single. Now to the dish, Jake McCarthy on the 1-2. McCarthy is going to go to left opposite field. Anthony Santander is under it. 2 gone now for the 3 spot. That is Tyler Stevenson. He went yard in his last at-bat. Runner going on a 2-2, and this hit and run might pay off really well for Cleveland. Okay, they'll have him at the... No, they are going to send Stephen Kwan, and that's not even close. Wow. Okay, surprising. To the bottom of the 8th. 2-2 game. Bobby Witt up first. Perfect. Deep center field. Going back on it's Brandon Nimmo. That ball's gone. Bobby Witt makes it 3-2 Royals. Back-to-back nights with a clutch home run coming at the top of the order. Bobby Witt, 435 feet. And now the Royals are 3 outs away from heading to Cleveland, Ohio, up 2-0. We still got more bats coming. Kyle Schwarber with 1 out on the 2-2 pitch is going to pull a curveball deep in the air right field. McCarthy going back. He's going to make the play. 2 gone now for Aaron Judge, last night's hero, on the 1-2. Toussaint's 56th pitch of the night, and Judge will strike out on a curveball. So going to the top of the 9th. Felix Bautista comes out for the save. He's not been very good in the playoffs. The All-Star this season with an ERA of 8.1. We'll see Nolan Gorman first, but he gets the first out. That ball is going to be flown out to Aaron Judge, who is under it. 1 out. Now up the 5 spot. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on the 3-2. He will walk. Pitch up, misses. Brandon Nimmo now on the 3-1. Going to hit a fastball into left field. That ball is going to drop in front of Anthony Santander. That will allow, though, us to keep Guerrero at second for Jose Ramirez. On the 2-2, Ramirez still can't buy a hit. Striking out on the slider, 2 down. Miguel Vargas walks. They're loaded for the 9 spot. Jackson Holliday on the 3-2. Oh my goodness, he takes a borderline strike 3. That is crazy. Stephen Kwan now in his center. Zach Veen's got it, but the Guardians will send us now to the bottom of the 9th. They refuse to go away. Anthony Santander leads off the inning. He will get under a curveball again. This man cannot buy a hit right now. Him and J-Ram are struggling, both switch hitters. Now up will be MJ Melendez on the 2-1. Melendez will poke a sinker out into left. That ball will be caught by Stephen Kwan. And now at 2 gone, here comes Salvador Perez on the 2-2 pitch. Salvi! Deep left field, stay fair! That ball off the pole! 399 feet, and Salvador Perez has walked it off for the Royals. Back-to-back games, back-to-back walk-off home runs. Salvi does it again for Kansas City. Oh my goodness, you can't write it any better than this. Both home games here in this ALCS have been won by walk-off home runs. And the Royals are up 2-0 here in this exhilarating American League Championship Series. What a start. We will now head to Progressive Field, where the Royals look to put away the Cleveland Guardians, and we're hoping we don't even have to come back here before the World Series later this week, hopefully, for the Royals. But a good start to the LCS. The Royals up 2-0. And folks, that'll do it for episode number 104 of the Kansas City Royals franchise mode here on MLB The Show 23. If you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more Royals franchise mode here on the channel. Give a look, Sam, for watching, and Mamba forever.